Uh, good morning, everybody. I know Mumbai wakes up late. We start our office at 7 a.m. We don't believe much in work from home. Okay, but that's how we are, and every organization is curated. And here you are going to see a story, okay, which is curated in the way we as an organization are. And Samir and team, very happy to have us invited here. And what I'm going to share with you over the next 20 minutes, let's hope to keep it at 20 minutes, is a point of view. It's our point of view or opinion on how to build a customer-centric digital enterprise. Yesterday we heard quite a lot of experts talking about going digital, talking about customers. And here, it is an interesting topic which Samir has given me is stitching up the two, which is building a customer-centric digital enterprise. Why? Why do we do it? Why you want to become a customer-centric digital enterprise? There has to be a purpose, right? You don't just do it for the sake of it. It should not be a management hobby or a board-driven agenda. Let's work backwards in the way Amazon does its own product management methodology. We also try to do something like that. We love Amazon. So we say, rather than picking up customer-centricity up front, let's try to first answer why we want to build a digital enterprise. Some things were happening over a long time. Voices were emerging. We look at the valley quite a lot. A lot of us are dependent on, from a digital perspective. John Reed, a famous CEO of Citibank, said, banking is just bits and bytes. Banking is necessary, banks are not. Mr. Gates really questioned our existence. Cannibalize yourself before someone else does it. No introduction to Mr. Jobs. And the most famous banker globally, Mr. Jamie Dimon, said, Silicon Valley is coming, and if the banks don't give the games, then tech companies will take over the industry's business. This is what was happening over the last 30, 40 years, and our traditional business model was directly being challenged. What did we say? This is a statement from the MD of Bajaj Finserv, way back at a strategy session in 2016. We said that we are a lending enterprise who is good at using technology. However, we want to be a digital enterprise doing lending and services. That's what, in 2016 we said. And then, what was our approach? This is a self-curated definition. So Rajiv, my boss, told me in 2016, a few days before the strategy session, Rakesh, I want you to present something on digital transformation. There was no chat GPT in those days. You just have to go and do Google. I started at 10 p.m. in the night. A couple of hours, McKinsey, BCG, and all those things, and I said, leave it aside. The way Digital Fifth does. Curated our own definition. The what, why, and the how. This is a motherhood statement which we follow over the last 8 or 9 years on anything and everything what we do in the company. The what? Transform a business a radical one. It's not about transformation. It's not about a digital initiative. You should transform your business radically. The word is radical out here. You should dramatically change it. You should dramatically disrupt it. And that's the word. Transform your business, but it has to be a radical one. What is the purpose? Specific purpose of creating new revenue streams, reducing costs, changing the operating model, or core processes. There has to be clarity on the purpose on why you're doing this transformation. And finally, as I always said, even though being a technology guy, technology is just a means to an end by intelligent adoption and successful implementation of digital technologies. So this is how we articulate our what, why, and how of building a digital enterprise. Where we are today, 2016 and 2024, this is directly coming on from our investor deck, just a few days back on 29th of January. And this is where our journey over the last 8 years has taken us. Our app downloads, I'm focusing only on the app side. Web, there is other metrics which are there. 15 million downloads of the app happened. Net cumulative installs of the app only over the last 2.5 years is 49.2, just reaching our half century. And in programs, which we're offering on our marketplace kind of a concept is 129. The beauty of it is that 35% of our customer service requests are done digitally on the app, 35%. We service approximately 30 million customers at any particular point of time, 35 million, 3.5 crore customer at any point of time. And out of 3.5 crore customers, somebody is trying to reach out to us, 35% are doing the app. What has it got converted? Now, that is all, okay, user statistics of digital. It is converted into, okay, a famous product what we have got, which is EMI card, 89,000, okay, customers purchased, okay, personal loan disbursements of nearly around 3,000 crores, okay, nearly around 3,000 crores in the quarter, 60,000 credit cards, flexi loan transactions, and DMS, that is collection receipts, okay, 1.24 million, okay, 1.24 million, okay, DMS receipt collection receipts happened. But having achieved something like this, okay, are we still radically transforming our business? Okay, are we still, okay, becoming a digital enterprise or not? We are saying the journey is not over. The journey still continues. Our immediate goal is to dominate of all platforms of consumer presence. Wherever the consumer is there, you just need to go and dominate. Okay, monopoly is a dirty word, but no harm. We are a commercial enterprise. Dominate in whatever you want to do. Generate 25% of the business from digital platforms. Today we are at a lower digit of single percentage. Okay, can we generate 25% of all our business? And mind you, we do some 40 different kind of P&Ls we run. Okay, across 4,000 towns and cities. Okay, acquiring 4 crore customers in a year. Okay, and we want to generate 25% of business from our digital platform and have 10 million, okay, monthly app downloads. Okay, we want to overtake WhatsApp. Okay, we want to overtake PhonePe. We want to overtake any gaming, okay, guys there. We want to be not classified under BFSI. Okay, we want to be say that anywhere app downloading in India should be Bajaj Finserv app. And originate 1 billion organic traffic, okay, on our web properties. This is our immediate goal, of course. Okay, in this age, immediate, it took us 8 years to reach there. Okay, let's see how many years it takes us or how many months it takes us to reach here. Now, this journey requires something. Okay, it doesn't come overnight. Okay, there has to be a particular method. There has to be a particular approach, okay, on how you go on transforming your business. Okay, constant evaluation of facts emerging in the ecosystem. Okay, there are some facts which we all need to be aware of. A wise management team should not ignore these facts because they are drastically evolving. And we also call them mega trends. Okay, you see a McKinsey report or a Digital Fifth report, it talks about mega trends. But here, Samir, I use, okay, facts just because, okay, there is a dimensional aspect to it. Okay, we should evaluate these facts or megatrends on 2 dimensions. One is, okay, on the y-axis I'm plotting, okay, is the maturity of that fact or that megatrend. Okay, and second, most important thing on the x-axis is the relevance of that megatrend or the fact on whether it is going to transform, okay, your operating model or your business model. Let me share a few of it. It's a point of view. A lot of you might differ, okay, with the size of the bubble chart, where it is placed on the high, okay, medium, low, maturity scale, and high, medium, low on the relevance scale. This is just our point of view. Okay, is metaverse really important for us? Okay, that's how you can read it. Okay, it's just still evolving, but might be not relevant, okay, for the BFSI industry. So you see on the x-axis is on the lower side, its maturity is on the lower side. Okay, what is there on the green? Okay, green is what we are trying to highlight is, are these really going to transform our business? Why I would have put cloud infrastructure in green is essentially because that helps us scale. Okay, we build a scale business. When you're serving, okay, 3.5 crore customers, okay, when you're disbursing lakhs of loans at any particular point of time, okay, you have to have a scalable and resilient, okay, architecture, okay, to support your business. GenAI, a lot of talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, somebody just said that a lot of things are going to be disrupted. So this is how we analyze. Okay, the size of the bubble chart, okay, means, okay, how much relevant it is going to be on the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, green means something dramatically will impact our business, and yellow means watch out for it, and it might enable our business also. Web 3.0, somewhere on the metaverse side. Okay, so on 3.0, still, okay, there is a decision to be taken. Yeah, could be. You're right. I'm just presenting a point of view. Okay, something will be relevant to my organization, something will be relevant to your organization. Okay, this is an approach or a methodology which we follow in our organization. Okay, when we are seeing that mega trend. So Web 3.0, okay, is a mega trend in your mind, might be something very relevant to your organization, right? And hence you will put up in this bubble chart. and then, okay, you're going to take initiatives, okay, for whatever it is relevant to your organization. So not that it is not relevant, okay, it should be judged, okay, by you people, okay, when you're plotting it for your organization. Yeah. In the same way as we go along, okay, ecosystem enablers coming back home, okay, of course, Green talks quite a lot about ONDC, OKN, okay, somebody just said OKN is still at the framework stage. ONDC, I don't know if I order about it and a settlement issue happens, okay, I don't know how to go about doing it, but relevant to us. Okay, these are going to dramatically change, which we need to watch out for. And the right-hand side, okay, is essentially, all of us have talked about it. An account aggregator is going to be a game changer. I've been in the lending industry for the last 25 years. Okay, picking up a bank statement, keeping up a salary slip, right? Hopefully the problem is solved if the consent architecture works fine. Okay, and we don't freeze the customer by saying, give a consent one, but always ping, okay, every month kind of scenario. So something to watch out there also. So there are ecosystem enablers which might disrupt your business also. And this is how you see whether the maturity of, okay, that ecosystem enabler or the relevance, okay, to your organization. Continuing further ahead, no green, yellow out here, okay, because this is a point of view. There is emerging partnership landscape. I'm talking from regulated entity perspective. Okay, this is what is happening. There are aggregator models. Okay, RBI at any point of time, okay, is going to release some guidelines on web aggregator side, the marketplaces which are emerging, and on things which are there on the right-hand side, not to talk about them, fintechs, insurtech, paytechs. Okay, it's a huge emerging landscape, partnership landscape opportunity, co-lending, and of course the revival of FLDG by RBI is also something which can help your businesses. Finally, okay, if you're a regulated entity, or even if you're not a regulated entity, right? Even if you are a fintech, okay, you should watch out for this particular space. If FLDG, okay, RBI put a brake on it, okay, it was a brake, it's a screeching brake even for the fintechs, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're a regulated entity or not a regulated entity. This is the most critical aspect, okay, what you need to watch out for. The reason it is there in yellow, okay, is basically it's a watch out signal which is there, pause, okay, see the impact of it to your business, reevaluate it, inculcate it, okay, incorporate it, and then move ahead. This is essentially just a framework of how we do it. And the idea is that a smart management will prioritize the adoption of this facts and mega trend, business is transformative or enabling impact to its business. So the whole idea is prioritization. You can't do everything overnight. Okay, you have the ability to judge, okay, what is relevant for your business, how much it is going to impact your business, and how much it is going to radically transform your business, and that's how you try to prioritize on these mega trends. We love to benchmark, okay? We benchmark GE Capital, we benchmark Amazon, we benchmark Netflix, okay? We just simply love benchmarking, right? And we also say that, you guys should just do benchmarking with the best. First mover advantage. This is an example of a slide pickup, okay, some 8 years back. Okay, this is presented someone, I think in 2015. Okay, first mover advantage. That's the most important one. Why we are doing all these things? What is the meaning of radical business transformation? Okay, using digital technologies. Is it giving me a first mover advantage? Right? Okay, that's what you need to benchmark and answer for yourself. Is it innovating in itself? Is it somewhat innovative, or it's an invention, or it is imitating? Is it quite focused on segments? Okay, and is it delivering product propensity? The heart of it, I love last two ones. Are you constantly reinventing, and are you building a sustainable differentiation? Okay, so this is like a yellow and a red out there, because typically we do it. It might give us a first mover advantage. It might be a bit innovative for the market, right? Okay, but it is not sustainable. Somebody is going to copy it very fast, okay, and it will soon become an industry standard. So these are the two watch-out signals which are there. You need to acknowledge and action your gaps as fast as possible. And just to summarize, okay, it's all about an iterative journey. Okay, you cannot become a digital enterprise. You cannot transform your business radically using digital technologies for the purpose which are set up overnight. Okay, you need to be at it with a strong foundation of automation, analytics, which will require tremendous change. Now, that is where the heart, the secret sauce is. Changing your product policies and processes, your services, your technology architecture, and the most important thing, the cultural aspect, which is the organization of people. And in order to do what? Of course, to disrupt the Indian financial services. And when you're doing that in an iterative manner over years and years and years, okay, you have to see whether you are constantly reinventing and building sustainable differentiations. Okay, I don't know where Samir is gone. Samir is going to say, Mr. Bhatt, great. Okay, I'll give you a job as a consultant at Digital Fifth. Okay, because you've been just talking about building a digital enterprise. Hello. Okay, please wake up. I need to also talk about customer centricity. Okay, so Amazon's work backward. Now let's go forward. Okay, so it's all about building a customer enterprise. It's an elephant in the room. Now this is my point of view. Okay, sir, might not agree as we agree to disagree on Web 3.0. I'm a product-centric guy. Okay, I need to take a rebirth. Okay, if I need to become customer-centric. In this birth, I can create a digital enterprise. But in this birth, I don't know. Dusra janam lena padega to become customer-centric. And that's where, okay, to most of us, at least, okay, I can't comment, okay, for you at large, it's an elephant in the room, right? It's an elephant in the room. We know it is there, okay, but we don't want to touch it. We want to ignore it, right? We'll talk about the chair, okay, very soon. And hence, what do you need? You again go and benchmark, right? So which is an enterprise which is obsessed with customer obsession, okay? And we, of course, arrived at nobody better, okay, than Amazon.com. And why we love Amazon.com, okay, on this particular aspect, it's all about the culture, okay, which Jeff Bezos has created in that amazing organization. The way they look at, okay, the customers. Don't listen to your customers, understand them. Okay, these are all just profound things if we sit back, okay, and think deeply about each one of them. Serve the needs of the customer. We are competitor obsessed. We should become customer obsessed. The empty chair, we just spoke about it. Okay, we've got our conference rooms full, but is there a chair for the customer? A lot of you have heard about it. Never settle for 99%. Respect today's customer. Strive to create a customer-centric company. And finally, don't be afraid to apologize. These are just picked up from a lot of material which is there on Amazon. We love to visit them. We love to speak to them. Okay, it is all about culture and mindsets. Okay, customer centricity gets created, okay, by the culture which you create in the organization and the mindsets which you create in your people. How do customers see Amazon? Okay, always available. Yeah, correct. One stop for all my needs. Everything is there. Easy and simple to use. Okay, my grandmother can also order a toothpaste, okay, from Amazon. Always has something for me, something better. Always recommending something. Affordable, of course. Okay, we are all cost-conscious people. Trustworthy. Now, this is the important one. We'll touch upon this one very later. And then finally, dependable. Okay, I was also afraid actually 10 years back. Flipkart and अरे बटन दबाया तो ये घर पे आएगा क्या? Okay, so button dabaya 2-3 baar and it came home. So we said, let's order a toothpaste. Why the hell they will deliver a toothpaste, right? And they deliver a toothpaste. Voila. And that was magic, And we believe, okay, that Amazon.com or any e-commerce enterprise is a fully digital enterprise. Nothing. Okay, I told my vice chairman one day, TV doesn't come flying from the screen. Okay, it has to be delivered. So there is a complexity out there, okay, on the darker side of e-commerce, and still the customers love them. However, for a first BFSI player, the answer is still not there. Oh, enterprise. Okay, Amazon is doing. I'm a 1,000-year-old business, right? I'm into complex business, banking, financial services, insurance, investment. My business is very different. हम बहुत अलग हैं. हम e-commerce नहीं है. Okay, we've been there for 1,000 years. Okay, why I should become customer-centric? The reason is, okay, all of our customers are moved on. And you have got, okay, you guys do this every day. We all do it every day. The reason is very simple. I got my own theory, simplicity theory. Okay, simple in shopping, simple in search, simple in sharing, simple, okay, when I want to entertain myself, simple when I want to travel, and of course, our glory story back home, okay, in simple in paying. I didn't get an NPSA Amazon, just put UPI, okay. But this is why the customers have moved on. And that's why you go to them every day, okay. People talk about, I don't need cash, I don't keep cash, okay, just because there is UPI, and every day you use UPI, and it is simple to use. That's the whole point, okay. And you know why they go there? This is the point. You think it's a very simple business? You think it is a very simple technology architecture back out there? No, it's an iceberg. What you see at the top is the simplicity, okay, of customer experience they deliver to you. The complexity is there at the back end. It is tremendously complex. And hence I say, okay, don't vomit your complexities on your customer's plate. Very, very, very dirty statement which is there. But if you think about it that way, right, do not complain about the complexities of your organization and say, "Arey, mera to ye problem hai, to customer ko to ye karna padega." Not at all. Your problem is your problem, guy. Okay, keep it back home. You need to solve it. Okay, this is what they have done, and this is what you need to do, even for your organizations. So, can we agree? Simplicity delivers transparency. Okay, I think simplicity delivers transparency. But why transparency? Why we need to be transparent? Now, this is an interesting thing, and I was just making the deck for Samir a couple of days back, and it took me back some 25, 30 years back, okay, for something which I was doing for the last 2.5 years, okay, and we were facing some wrath from Reserve Bank of India on something, okay, small incorrect we had done, right? A lot of you, okay, might be belonging to regulated entity space. A lot of you might be getting regulated by RBI, okay, and a lot of you would have heard about Fair Practice Code. It's a Bhagavad Gita of 150 pages, right? You don't get it. RBI doesn't clearly exactly tell you what to do, okay? It's essentially a guideline of a high level, and it is up to you as an organization, okay, on how to implement Fair Practice Code in your organization and how to service your customer, right? Because that is the core pillar, okay, by RBI exists. Okay, we say they exist for us. Of course they exist for us, okay, but for what? Okay, for you to service your customers. So there is a Fair Practice Code and very famous digital lending guidelines. I'll touch upon that. The story I was trying to tell you is somewhere on the left-hand side. 25 years back, I was developing applications for huge mortgage originators back in US. Okay, and I was giving a demo to them, and he said, okay, where is the GFE? I said, what the hell is GFE? And I had to send my boy one out there. 1968, okay, US government passed a law called Truth in Lending Act, TILA. Okay, Truth in Lending Act. It's an interesting thing. The name of the act itself is interesting. Truth in Lending Act. And what is the heart of Truth in Lending Act is what they call it as good faith estimate, GFE. One illustration of GFE is there on the left-hand side. And any of you, a lot of you guys are talking digital lending, and hence a lot of you might be aware of the new digital lending guidelines, and hence a lot of you should be aware of the key fact statement. Okay, very similar to a GFE, and I was telling the RBI auditors, I was meeting them a week back, and say that, guys, go and check back. I don't know whether they adopted or not, but something very similar. Okay, the heart of a key fact statement, as I have understood the last couple of months, is amazing. It's beauty, right? A lot of you might think a key fact statement is a simple, stupid illustration, okay, which is being given to the customer, but the kind of transparency, okay, it is delivering is amazing. We as an organization say that even though the product is digital or not, okay, we'll give a key fact statement, okay, to our customer, okay, across all the loan products, even though it might be a commercial loan of ₹500 million, a key fact statement will be given. And that's the height about transparency which RBI is also asking us to do, and we need to do it. And believe me, guys, if you do it, it is going to be great for your organization, great for your customers. Simplicity, transparency, I'm sure it will lead to trust. And that's the holy grail. Trust is the holy grail, okay, of our industry. A core pillar of why customers come to us, and a core pillar of why customers don't come to us. So ultimately, simplicity is not just because you're doing digital. Okay, transparency, not by saying I'm giving a 12% interest rate loan. Okay, associated with the key fact statement being completely transparent, that's the only way to deliver trust in a customer. And that's what we need to achieve. Because why? Simplicity, trust, and transparency is only that it leads to loyalty, retaining customers, increase in product per customers, and lower cost of acquisition. In our organization, product per customer is 6.2. Okay, there are 6.2 product per customer at a 3.5, 4 crore base, okay, wherein the core product itself is at 2.8. And that is what it helps you to deliver. Just again an articulation, our own point of view, no McKinsey, okay, no digital fifth, or ChatGPT also was not there in those days. Okay. It's a journey of tremendous cultural shift. It's a journey of cultural shift in the way we look at our customers, which requires what? It is executive ownership. Okay. Management team has to own it. Board has to dundofy it. Okay. It requires executive ownership, calling for a relentless focus on customers, for all levels of employees, and delivering customer obsession in our products and policy. It's a motherhood statement by which, okay, we'll live by it to create a customer-centric organization. Let's peel the onion. I'm not going to spend some time. I've got very few minutes left. Okay. It requires tremendous culture shift. Means what? Obsessed with customer rather than competition. Well, Kotak ye kar raha hai, HDFC ye kar raha hai. Nahi, bhai, customer. Okay, so obsessed bano rather than competition. Okay. It is about organization needs versus customer needs. Okay, what relationship we need to establish versus customer benefits from our own relationships. And one example of relentless focus is what we deliver. Okay, it should be how we deliver, as it is important, as good as what we deliver. So this is just a point of view about how you create a culture, how the ownership gets established. Okay, and the way to track it is essentially, of course, to arrive at key drivers which are important. Okay, ownership I just spoke about. Okay, it's a key driver. Peeling down the onion from executive ownership to customer journey ownership. Metricize each and everything. Okay, metricize around each and every customer touch point, measure outcomes from a customer perspective. Re-engineer. Okay, re-engineering should be the way of life. Okay, solving something, okay, which is not about not working, improvising daily. Retail financial services, I was telling somebody, it's not like, okay, main aaya, okay, and 1 crore ka loan approve kara and chala gaya. It's counting pebbles every day. It is not about moving a boulder. It is about counting pebbles every day and solving the pebble problems every day. And finally, how good at your service infrastructure and tech analytics, which are the key enablers, okay, for all these drivers. Let me just go fast forward now. It's all about execution, culture, and mindset. The key is execution. Digital technology is available. Okay, you would have digital fifth coming and consulting you and say, this is what customer centricity is. This is how you should build your digital architecture, right? Arey bhai, karne ka kisko hai? Consultant will give some gyan and go away, right? Execution is your responsibility. Okay, hence, okay, there has to be a rigor around how you execute all this. I'll just go fast. We just spoke about it. Okay, for the customer. This is just our own self-created theory, In digital medium, we want everything to be DIY. Sorry, it cannot be DIY. Okay, we have to put a lot of efforts, okay, and see if customer is doing it or not. You have to build for DIY, okay, but see whether the customer is adopting or not. So the simple theory is, okay, there is a digital medium, self-servicing, remote services, okay, to be offered to the customer, okay, but the remote service also should be easy. I applied on the website, okay, and then very next minute, okay, I feel like giving a call because as I click call me back button, right? We give this call me back button, and you click that call me back button, and she says, hello, who are you? Okay, she should know who are you, right? Okay, and consistent if you are going to, convenient if you are going to meet, okay, on a local basis. This is just again a point of view. Okay, somebody might agree, and I'll disagree, and we guys will move ahead. The first bar is what allows, digital technologies allow you, okay, for the business model which you're doing, right? This is a bit dated, so it might not be completely relevant, but this is how you should measure it, okay? Left-hand side should be your effort, okay, right? Left-hand side should be your effort. Your journeys should be built for STP, okay? Should be built for straight-through processes, okay? You should build, okay, highly automated, right? Ultimately, leave it for customer for adoption. Because the customer might drop off, okay, your call center might pick up, or a sales guy might go to locally visit them. You have to think about it end to end. Doesn't mean, okay, the digital technology is there everywhere because you don't know how the customer is going to behave, right? Okay, general insurance, of course, I had an amazing thing. I went to a lot of insurance and I couldn't renew, okay, my car insurance till I went to an insurtech company, okay, and it's not an insurtech company, it's trying to become insurtech, it's a big pay tech company, right, and I didn't know my earlier insurer and might be in just 4 or 5 minutes along with KYC. Oh God, insurance guys doing KYC, very difficult. Unko bhi thoda janam lena pada, okay, to do KYC, right? And we could do it. So you can build it, okay, is the point I'm trying to say, but the hard effort is, okay, design for STP, implement for adoption, paint the landscape. The landscape is huge, okay. Left-hand side could be your landscape, all the products which are doing. Set up your own marketplace, cards, loans, deposits, insurance, investment, all the wealth product. Build a marketplace for your customer because you don't know why you should just be a lender. Okay, you can do everything. You can be a corporate agency, you can do insurance. You can be you can have an RIA license and you can have wealth products also there. Okay, and then the world is too large on the right hand side. Okay, somebody just read about it. Embedded lending, embedded finance, embedded payments. So the right hand side is a large landscape. Go and paint the landscape. I'm going to spend some time here, even though I'm time up. There are some tips and tricks. There are some tricks of this trade. It is not that easy. Just मैंने digital platform बना दिया, okay, मैंने SMS ठोक दिए, थोड़े notification भेज दिए, okay, burned my company's money, okay, on digital advertisements, okay, Google का P&L मैंने बढ़ा दिया, तालिया. Nothing happens, my friend, right? You might build journeys for STP, okay, you might have, okay, your product splash across any kind of other digital platform, okay. The trick here is, do you know about funnel management? Okay, you need to be obsessed about funnel management. I'm not going to speak out because I can go on and hours on this one, okay? Because what happens is, for that one click and $20 you pay to Google, right, as it becomes aware, right, ultimately 100 clicks might be delivering 0.2, okay, customers you might be converting. Just consider the cost, right? CAC is the most important thing for fintechs and the people who play in the digital space. But coming back home for other regulated entities, we need to watch out for each and every stage. You need to be obsessed about each and every stage. Why the customer is adopting this particular stage of the digital journey, why the customer is dropping off this at this particular stage. The goal is to improvise of each step of the funnel by analyzing the consumer behavior, okay, and then changing a journey. So just by building, it is not going to happen, my friends, okay. You need to watch your funnel, you need to have each stage adoption, you have to temper with it, okay, change it till the consumer behavior changes. Again, something very big, omni-channel orchestration, again, very complex business side, but I just wanted to pass on a message, okay, you have to be there omni-channel, right? I'll just give an example. I came on the website, applied, dropped off, call center called me, said, oh, who are you? Oh, no, I'm a Rakesh Bhatt, I just applied for PL. Oh, sorry, let me search in my CRM. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work well. Just one takeaway on that, I had a girl, okay, working for me. And she built her own, okay, orchestration engine along with all retargeting journeys. She'll just walk into the morning at 10 a.m. I used to say, why are you coming late, madam? So, sir, just look at what I'm doing. And I just sat with her, okay. She worked for only 1 hour by changing, okay, her orchestration journeys. She used to only analyze adoption, okay, of the orchestration journeys, okay, learn, gather the insights, okay, and just temper something in our orchestration journey. That is where we have to take our people, okay, because funnel management, okay, orchestration journey, marketing automation tools, that is what we need to be obsessed about. Digital marketing, okay, is a vast area, okay, you need to master it if you want to become a digital enterprise. Finally, partner with the best, okay, why should not a Bajaj Finserv tie up with a digital fifth? Both of them, okay, bring something, some qualities, okay. I'm good at BFSI practices. They are good at digital technology, analytics, design, whether they develop something for me, whether they don't develop something for me. Partnership, okay, you should follow, right? New age partners, oh God, plenty of them. Insurtechs, fintechs, paytechs, investechs. Pick up your choice, right? Because in this world, okay, you can't be alone, at least in the digital medium space. And this one is a vast ocean. Right? E-commerce, we just think about Amazon or Flipkart, right? Online classified companies, OTAs, okay, of course, on the right-hand side is very famous, health, fashion, accessories. Just see the annual search volumes, okay, and then this is a data 2 years back, tremendously huge. And we talk about embedded finance. Or हमारे वहाँ website बनाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Just go and embed your products out there, right? And you will start flying. Coming back, okay, about mindsets. It's about culture and about mindset. Culture of experimentation, don't afraid to fail. Even though oriented to R&D, collaborative, customer experience, frugality. We love frugality. Okay, I was just telling somebody, for a loan, okay, we incur an OPEX of $200. And you count naya paisa every year. $12 per year is a target I have to reduce the cost, okay, on one particular loan account. We got $12 multiplied by 30 million. Okay, you can just see the cost savings which have happened, right? And so this is about the mindset and the skills which you need to incur. Let's raise the bar. Destroy your own business model, DOYB. This was something in the late 90s, okay, GE, okay, created this kind of a concept. Okay, Amazon did it twice. Okay, first by, of course, launching itself, and then, okay, Kindle is what we are all aware about. Okay, finally, be a non-conformist. सुनने का ही नहीं है किसका. Okay, right? Of course, you hear your boss. Okay, and if he's not hearing you, make your point of view, right? Because why? You have to have the obsession of creating something best for a customer and indirectly transforming your business. Who is there out there? Volume? Voice?
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. How's that?
It's like a national anthem at our place. It still gives me goosebumps. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, last one. Jim Collins, Built to Last, have given the credit, big, hairy, audacious goal. Time is very different. Okay, why not have a big, hairy, audacious, tough task? Okay, the Bhatt methodology or the big dreams by which you do. Okay, it's my surname. Okay, but I just thought of erasing it. So you have to start running Bhag Milka Bhag. Okay, because if you have to do digital transformation, nothing can wait for you. Set up your Bhatt goals, okay, and live your dreams. And finally, it is all about going about to the moon and going to the Mars. It's very difficult, okay? It's very difficult to go to the moon and Mars. It's an exercise to create a vision which becomes the mission of many in your organization, to deliver the objectives of the organization, an opportunity to live your dream, and what we create at Bajaj Finserv, create your own legacy. Thank you very much. I'm already about time, so I'm sure there's no QA. Thank you, Samir and team, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rakesh Bhatt. That was lovely. Create your dream and live your legacy.